projects over a very long period of time, that set of items has been cumulated, a lot of miles on the odometer, and it's a pleasure to again say, offer my sincere thanks to Biju and his colleagues in CPRACSIS for making this occasion possible. I've been in dialogue with them for some time, have admired their work, their energy, and their ideas, and so I'm thrilled to be here. But secondly, and also that I'm really very pleased and grateful for the Asian College of Journalism, its director Sashi Kumar, the foundation that supports this college, and I was privileged to learn yesterday a little bit about the vision and the benchmarks and the student body and the place of this college in the exploding world of Indian media that certainly makes some other media world seem small and rather languorous in terms of energy, activity, change, innovation. So in both regards, CPRACSIS as well as Asian College, which I'm sure have good reasons to be already collaborators, I couldn't think of a more fitting way to have a chance to speak to an audience here in Chennai. I'm also aware there are people here from many institutions in Chennai, but also from many institutions beyond Chennai, beyond India indeed. And so this is a great opportunity for me, especially to meet younger colleagues whose work I have not yet had a chance to read, and I'm sure I will in the years to come. And before I start reading from my text, let me say that to explain that what I'm going to talk about, that this is a talk about the current financial crisis, global financial crisis. But I believe, I hope that it is not unconnected, particularly to the theme of visuality, but to some extent also to space. And in a way, it does go back to one of the terms that I used to describe global flows, the term finance, which at that time was rather undeveloped in my own mind, but that was 1996. I wrote the book in the early 90s. I certainly didn't understand what world we were entering, but I knew that finance would be a big part. Well, I think we are living out that suspicion now. So the financial world, the current financial crisis, and some observations about the visible and invisible things that govern our lives. That's the background to why this talk, why here, because the journey may otherwise look a bit parochial in disciplinary terms and the details, but that's why I tell you that's the bigger thought. I hope it will emerge as I go along. So I come to this paper from a long-standing interest, which Claudia again mentioned, in the world of commodities, things, objects, the things that surround us, such as this, all these things. And this has been the world of material things, objects, commodities, goods, products, is a big part of human life. And anthropology, my own field, has long been interested in our material lives, in art, jewelry, bone, iron, cloth, for example, among archaeologists and others. Today, the younger generation anthropology is studying such things as the trading floors, stock exchange in Chicago, Japanese stockbrokers, Islamic bankers, and other tools and actors in the space of global finance. And here these anthropologists join debates with the vigorous field, which is also quite young, of sociological studies of objects as well as of finance, inaugurated by two distinguished French thinkers, Michel Caron and Bruno Latour, who have developed something called actor network theory, which they apply to also now massively to finance. but it comes out of sociology, the sociology of science and technology, so-called STS. So the French are very vigorous in this field and are doing a lot, but so are people in other places. And what I want to do, in order to look at how to look at objects and how to look at finance, I'm going to try to open a point of view on what we may call financial objects, financial things, tools, products, etc. And to do this, I'm going to go back to one of the great giants of anthropology, the French thinker Emile Durkheim. In my other work, actually, my real guru is the German Max Weber, and I have some things on how Weber can be used to study financial. But today, I'm cutting into the French sort of intellectual market by going back to Durkheim. So I want to ask how Durkheim might help us develop a cultural view of the current epoch of intense financialization. And I want to begin with the idea of the market, big end market. So I begin by noting that there is still a very, the sphere of the market is still a very under